And we welcome you back once more to the Carter Activity Center. We are getting set for game number 2 of the A.I.I. Conference Championship Tournament. 8 teams have traveled to Paragould, 2 of which have already played. College of the Ozarks defeating the Falcons of Fisher College. And so now it is time for the 2 and 3 seeds to match up between Crowley's Ridge College and Lincoln Christian University. CRC and Lincoln Christian already have played 2 times this season, both teams going in favor of the Lady Pioneers. Lady Pioneers so far 7 and 8 on the year. Red Lions 4 and 9. Red Lions averaging 58.2 from the floor, 58.2 points, and Crowley's Ridge averaging 72 points per game. From the floor, the Pioneers averaging 41%, Red Lions averaging 32. Crowley's Ridge has knocked down 118 total three-pointers, averaging just shy of 8 long balls a game. And Lincoln Christian has made 79, giving them an average of 6 per game from the charity stripe. Red Lions with an edge, 64% to Crowley's Ridge's 62. Rebounding, Crowley's Ridge averaging 43 boards a game. Red Lions averaging 35. Crowley's Ridge, the big draw this year for this season has been the assist game. Crowley's Ridge is averaging 16.7 assists per game, including Travia Woodruff, who is tops in the NAIA. She averages 8.2 helpers per game. Crowley's Ridge as a team is 23rd in Division I NAIA with how many assists per game did they say they had? 16 assists per game has Crowley's Ridge. Turnovers, Crowley's Ridge, though they do assist quite often, they turn the ball quite often as well. 16.7 rather turnovers per game, and 13.8 turnovers for the Red Lions. Red Lions average stealing the ball away 6.6 times a game. Crowley's Ridge averaging 8.5 steals a game. And blocks, Crowley's Ridge averaging 4 a game. Red Lions averaging 2. We're going to take a timeout. We got about 3 minutes left before tip-off in pregame coverage. And we will get you set with the starters for this second seed against 3 seed Crowley's Ridge. In their home whites, as the 3 seed will take on the 2 seed will take on the 3rd seeded Red Lions of Lincoln Christian University. We'll take the time out. This is A.I.I. Conference Championship Basketball on the Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Digital Network.
My mother was very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign and she wasn't even really sure where she was at.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived in Philadelphia. Local time is 3:05 p.m. and the temperature is 67 degrees. At this time, you are now free to use your cellular devices.
You know that feeling when you get to turn your phone on after the plane lands? You can have that feeling every time you drive. Make sure your cell phone is stowed away whenever you are behind the wheel.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
First, I hold my hands out like they're on a steering wheel. Then I look over my shoulder. 1, okay, cool guy. 2, 3 times. Next, oh, I put it in reverse. Meep, meep, meep. Then I take it up and down, up and down. And that, kiddos, is called the forklift.
Dance like a dad. It's a great way to make a moment with your kids.
Now that's dancing. Sure beats flossing.
Visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council. In the pretend universe, kids play with pretend guns. In the real world, it's up to us to make sure they don't get their hands on a real gun. If you have a gun in the house, keep it locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition. Safe gun storage saves lives. Learn how to make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. That's endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council.
And we welcome you back to the Carter Activity Center. Once again, I am Dustin Seymour, the Sports Information Director here at Crowley's Ridge College. One game in the books, College of the Ozarks defeating Fisher 71-38. And we are getting tuned up, ready to go for Crowley's Ridge, the number 2 seed, taking on the number 3 seed, the Lincoln Christian University Red Lions. I am honestly not sure if we're about to have the pregame prayer and national anthem. So if I hear Austin start talking about a prayer and national anthem, I'll send it down to him. But until then, Crowley's Ridge College currently 7-8 on the year. Red Lions 4-9. The Red Lions are led by Christian Lowry in his 5th season at the helm of the Red Lions, and head coach Brad Phillips in his inaugural year at the helm of Crowley's Ridge College. As we look at the, no, we are going to have at least a prayer. Yes, just a prayer.
Let's pray. Father, we thank you for this day, and we thank you for everything that you bless us with. Right now, we ask you to bless this game. Let no one be injured. Let everyone play the best of their abilities. Let everyone have good sportsmanship. All this we ask in your son's name. Amen. And now for today's starting lineup.
All right, now we know what's going on. It is starting lineup time here at the Ridge. We're going to introduce the guests on the scoreboard in the Lincoln Christian University Red Lions. Head coach Christian Lowry is going to send out freshman Avery Seidel, a 5'3" freshman out of Wayne City, Illinois. She averages 9 points a game. Lexi McClure, a 5'9" freshman out of Metamora, Illinois. She averages 9 points a game. Michaela Rosenberry, a 5'11" freshman out of Mahomet, Illinois, averaging 10 buckets a game. Audrey Henningsen, a 5'9" junior out of Williamsport, Tennessee. The lone non-Illinois native is Audrey Henningsen from Williamsport, Tennessee. She has averaging 6 points a game. And Michaela Smith, a 5'4" senior out of Chillicothe, Illinois. She averages 14 points a game. She leads the team in points per game, assists per game, and steals per game. And so I know that head coach Brad Phillips, has put a circle around number 32. Said, hey, y'all need to watch out for her. On the other side, for Crowley's Ridge College, Octavia Lowry, the 5'6" senior out of Gatewood, Missouri, will get the nod. She averages 21 points per game. She is 8th in the nation, averaging 4 3-pointers a game. Michaela Smith, no relation to the Michaela Smith of Lincoln Christian, and they swap. Michaela Smith for Lincoln Christian is 32. Michaela Smith for Crowley's Ridge is 23. Michaela Smith earlier this year broke Crowley's Ridge's single-game point record with 33 points and 8 3-pointers. She averages 14 points a game. Travia Woodruff will get the nod. She is a 5'5" freshman leading the nation in assists per game. Kiana Hardaway, a freshman from Jonesboro, and Nakiva Brandon, the senior from New Bern, Tennessee. Crowley's Ridge in their home whites. White jerseys, white trunks with green numerals and a green shoulder yoke, as it will be Avery Seidel and the Red Lions. Would you be surprised to know that the Red Lions are in red uniforms, red tops, red shorts with white numerals? It is Lincoln Christian ball. As they are moving left to right across your screen or your radio dial, however you are tuning in today. Octavia Lowry will find Travia Woodruff, who goes down low to Kiana Hardaway, and Hardaway puts 2 up and in. So Crowley's Ridge will draw blood first. Rosenberry with the ball on the far wing, guarded by Octavia Lowry. We'll go to Seidel between the circles. Avery Seidel goes back left. Rosenberry just able to keep it in. That's Lexi McClure, just able to keep it on her side of the floor. Here's a 3-pointer from Seidel that is short, rebounded by Henningsen. Her putback is no good, and the rebound by Nakiva Brandon. Here's Travia Woodruff. Woodruff goes coast to coast, now to the right side to Lowry. Lowry for three. No. Rebounded by Michaela Smith of the Lady Nears. MJ, as she is known here at the Ridge. Michaela Smith finds Octavia Lowry. Now to Travia Woodruff between the circles. Travia Woodruff, 5 on the shot clock. She'll drive in, puts up a runner. That's no good, but she gets her own rebound. Second chance bucket and foul. Audrey Henningsen a bit slow to get up. Just taking a breather a bit. And actually heading to the sideline, getting tended to by the training staff. She'll check out. Checking in to replace her is Jordan Price. So the old-fashioned three-point play is up and in. Might be just a little nauseated, it appears, is Henningsen. So we'll have some prayers for her. And on the other end is a foul. Michaela Smith drawing the foul. And Nakiva Brandon whistled with the foul. So going to the line shooting 2 is going to be Michaela Smith. She averages 67% from the charity stripe. She'll miss the first of 2 as Crowley's Ridge leads at 5-0. With 8:22 remaining in the opener. Smith readies her second free throw. It is up. It rattles home. Travia Woodruff with the ball for Crowley's Ridge. Going to the right side to Brandon underneath to Kiana Hardaway. And Hardaway muscles that up and in. 7-1, Crowley's Ridge leading in the early goings. Michaela Smith will have that stolen away cleanly by Octavia Lowry. Lowry, it's 1-on-1. She'll go up and will commit the charge. Great play there from Lexi McClure. After having the steal, she got down and got set just in time to draw the charge. And so it is Red Lion ball. Here is Michaela Smith for the Red Lions. Smith finds a seam all by herself, as Octavia Lowry said, who was guarding her? It is now 7-3. Crowley's Ridge still ahead. Travia Woodruff finds a seam of her own. That is no good. The rebound coming to Jordan Price. Price to Smith. Smith at the top of the key will bounce pass to the left side to a wide open Price. And again, Crowley's Ridge defense is kind of shrugging shoulders. And with that, head coach Brad Phillips needs to talk things over with his defense. And so we'll take the timeout with him. Crowley's Ridge College leading 7-5, but a couple of quick points come to a timeout by Crowley's Ridge. This is A.I.I. basketball on the Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Digital Network.
You love them enough to sit through their favorite boy band with them. Then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This is Coach Brad Phillips. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on Pioneer Digital Network.
And we welcome you back. As Crowley's Ridge, a couple of defensive collapses has brought the Red Lions back within 2. It is 7-5. Michaela Smith for Crowley's Ridge loses control, but it goes right to Kiana Hardaway. Hardaway on the far corner spins off. Picks up her dribble, tries to get back to Michaela Smith. Smith was not ready for it, but she does come back to get it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Crowley's Ridge needs to get something off quick, and Octavia Lowry just heaves up a wild shot. That was actually closer than it should have been. But it is out, and the rebound goes to Michaela Smith of the Red Lions. Smith bounce passes out to McClure. McClure crosses over, but a little too fancy as she will dribble on the far sideline. So it'll be Crowley's Ridge basketball. Travia Woodruff will slow things down. Woodruff will put a layup, no good. Rebound coming down to Rosenberry. Kayla Rosenberry will be closely guarded. She looks to her left side to Smith. Smith going to Price. Price driving inside, spins off, gets up and in. Good move by Price there to tie the game at 7, getting off of her defender. Kiana Hardaway was there, however, a good spin move. Broke her free of her defender. Travia Woodruff with the ball, and we have an offensive foul as this whistled on Nakiva Brandon. And things as the Red Lions jump for joy as it was a slow start. But they have a chance to take the lead here midway through the opening quarter rather. Caprice Anu and Markiah Tucker-Williams will enter for Crowley's Ridge, replacing Nakiva Brandon and Kiana Hardaway. We're tied 7-7. McClure passes to Rosenberry on the near corner. Her three-pointer is no good, rebounded by Anu. Travia Woodruff, stutter steps, going inside, puts a shot up, no good, but she gets her own board. She goes back up for a shot, that's no good. The rebound will come down to Jordan Price. Over to Seidel, and Seidel, well, tried to set her feet for the three-pointer, but she spun her wheels, and that will be a travel violation. A turnover gives Crowley's Ridge the ball back. 5:25 to go in quarter number 1. It was a hot start for Crowley's Ridge, but some defensive missteps has allowed the Red Lions to take advantage of those. And we have another offensive foul. This time on Caprice Anu. So off the ball, Crowley's Ridge having some issues. Jordan Price on the far corner. She'll drive in. She head face going out to Seidel. Seidel for 3 from the near wing. That's short. The rebound going to McClure. McClure for the Red Lions with the ball on the far wing. She'll find Price. Price goes back to Seidel between the circles. Seidel 10 on the shot clock. She looks left to McClure. McClure finds a seam, driving the baseline. That's up, no good. Octavia Lowry gets the board. Octavia Lowry pulls up for an NBA range 3. Yes, sir. Octavia Lowry makes it 10-7. Wide open underneath is Rosenberry, and she'll be fouled. As head coach Brad Phillips, wearing a tie for the first time this season, said he wanted to dress up for the special occasion, but it may be loosed, and it is hanging by a thread. But shooting 2 is Michaela Rosenberry. Rosenberry is a 59% free throw shooter, and she misses the first of 2. One more upcoming from Rosenberry. She'll ready her second. It's on its way. The second is true. 10-8, Crowley's Ridge leading midway through the opener. Travia Woodruff between the circles. Move to her right side. Here's Octavia Lowry for 3 from the far corner. No good. Rebounded by Price. Price finds McClure. McClure moves to her left. Has a pass down low, but a great job by Octavia Lowry as Rosenberry was wide open underneath. But Octavia Lowry came flying in to slap it out of bounds. Kiana Hardaway returns, replacing Markiah Tucker-Williams. Lexi McClure will inbound underneath her own hoop. A bounce pass going down low to Jordan Price, and Price will be fouled by Caprice Anu, her second foul, and so that's going to send Jordan Price to the free throw line. Price, the Fulton, Illinois native, averages 74% from the charity stripe. First of 2 on the way, and it is good. Price is a transfer out of Webster University. Her second on its way, and it is good. We are all wrapped up, tied up, tangled up at 10 each. 6 minutes gone in the first quarter. Travia Woodruff on the far wing. She finds a hole, gets it up, no good, and the rebound will come down to Henningsen. Here is Michaela Smith, goes and finds Rosenberry. Rosenberry to a cutting Price, but it's off of her fingertips into the hands of Travia Woodruff. Woodruff goes to the left side to Michaela Smith. Smith for three. Short. And a rebound fought for, and that is going to go to Lexi McClure, maybe. We're going to go tumbling to the floor, and it does stay on the Red Lions side. Jordan Price finds Michaela Smith. Smith goes out to an open Lexi McClure. McClure's three-pointer is short, rebounded by Travia Woodruff. Travia Woodruff goes to the left side to Octavia Lowry. Lowry plants, spins around, takes 2 steps forward. Now goes to a cutting Kiana Hardaway, but the pass was offline. And so we'll stay tied at 10, 3 minutes and 6 seconds left. Crowley's Ridge have already committed their 5 fouls in the quarter, so any subsequent fouls will send LCU to the line shooting 2. LCU only 1 violation in the quarter. Audrey Henningsen goes back up top to Price. Price finds Rosenberry. Rosenberry on the near wing. That'll be stolen by Octavia Lowry. It'll be Octavia Lowry all by herself. She will lay it up and lay it in. Octavia Lowry up now to 5 points, and she gives Crowley's Ridge the 12-10 lead. Here's Michaela Smith. Will it be stolen away? We're going to have a kerfuffle on the floor, a scrum, and that will be a jump ball. And Crowley's Ridge will have possession. And Coach Phillips wants to take a timeout, so we'll take it with him. On the other side of the 60-second timeout, Crowley's Ridge will have the ball, leading 12-10. This is the A.I.I. Conference Tournament on the Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Digital Network.
I think it's just vapor.
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right? One vape.
Okay, forest animals, kids are coming to the forest, and it's up to us to make their visit a good one. Sparrow, have you practiced the most popular bird songs for the year? Of course. Catchy. I like it. River, how's the temperature?
It's a refreshing 52 degrees, man.
I love it. Turtle.
He's not here yet, man.
He's late every morning. Okay. Squirrel.
The forest has been preparing just for you. To learn more about cool things to do in the forest, visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You love them enough to sit through their favorite boy band with them. Then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This is Octavia Lowry. You're listening to Crowley Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
And we welcome you back to the Carter Activity Center. Crowley's Ridge 10, Crowley's Ridge 12, Lincoln Christian 10. 2 minutes, 27 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. Kaya Williams entering for the first time. Kaya is a newcomer to Crowley's Ridge starting in the spring semester. Here's Michaela Smith for 3. Yes, sir. Michaela Smith will drain the three-pointer and put Crowley's Ridge up 15-10. Coach Phillips willing his team to play a bit stronger defensively. Doing well offensively, 5 of 15, 33%. And we will have a foul on Caprice Anu. Anu trying to get set. Feet were still shuffling, and so Anu will be whistled with her 3rd foul. And we're not even into the second quarter yet. So Anu will have a seat as Nakiva Brandon will re-enter. Avery Seidel will replace Lexi McClure. At the charity stripe is Michaela Rosenberry, the 5'11" freshman from Mahoma, Illinois. She sinks the first. She is a 59% free throw shooter. Second free throw on its way, and it is good. Kaya Williams gets the inbound. 2 minutes left to go in quarter number 1. Crowley's Ridge up by 3, 15-12. Octavia Lowry at the free throw line. She backs off to the top of the key. She was open for 3. That is short. Rebounded by AOL. It would have been rebounded by Avery Seidel, but she just watches it go out of bounds. But it will stay LCU ball. Seidel inbounds to Michaela Smith of the Red Lions, mind you. Here's Michaela Smith at the top of the key. Smith goes behind her back. Now it goes to Price. Price in front of the three-point line. No good. Rebound flying in was Audrey Henningsen, who goes out to Price. Price finds a hole. Now goes back out to Seidel. Seidel for three. That's going to be off the left side. I believe that was blocked a bit by Octavia Lowry. Final minute of play. Kiana Hardaway with the ball. Hardaway has 4 points. Her shot is no good. Still being fought for. And it's going to be a foul. Kiana Hardaway will be whistled with a rebounding foul. So Crowley's Ridge been bit pretty hard by the foul bug. As it seems this entire 10 minutes, Lincoln Christian has been at the free throw line. And that's not good, as they're currently 6 for 8. As a team, they shoot 64%. At the line is Henningsen, who shoots 73%, who is the almost the best shooter. Jordan Price has 74%, but she's still not somebody you want at the line, as she sinks the first of two, and she hits the second of two. Octavia Woodruff will re-enter the contest. Who's she replacing? She's replacing Octavia Lowry. So Kiana Hardaway inbounds to Travia Woodruff. 1 point game. Crowley's Ridge leading 15-14. Travia Woodruff has that stolen cleanly by Rosenberry. Michaela Rosenberry goes to Henningsen. Audrey Henningsen from the right block. She's up. She's fouled by Nakiva Brandon. Crowley's Ridge, that is their 9th team foul. And Coach Phillips is shrugging of, clean it up. So Henningsen will go back to the line. Audrey Henningsen's first is short. Henningsen readies her second free throw, and it also is short. And that goes out of bounds, so it's Crowley's Ridge ball. Markiah Tucker-Williams back in. She'll replace Nakiva Brandon. Travia Woodruff on the far wing. She puts it into second gear, goes to lay it up. Bucket, foul. So Travia Woodruff will pick up the and one attempt. That foul whistled on Audrey Henningsen. She has committed both of LCU's fouls. The and one attempt is up and good. The old-fashioned three-point play. And Crowley's Ridge now leads at 18-14. The Red Lions, Michaela Smith crossing midcourt. Slowly drifting to the left side, covered by Michaela Smith. They're making it difficult on me up here. Michaela Smith guarded by Michaela Smith. He'll pass to Price, back to Smith, going outside to Henningsen. Henningsen's three-pointer is off the front iron. Rebound. Seidel, good move to keep it inbounds. Kaya Williams will dribble it. Didn't know the time was elapsing, and that will do it for the first 10 minutes of play. Crowley's Ridge will lead it by 4 after the first 10. Crowley's Ridge 18, Lincoln Christian 14. This is the A.I.I. Conference Championships on the Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Digital Network.
First, I hold my hands out like they're on a steering wheel. Then I look over my shoulder. 1, okay, cool guy. 2, 3 times. Next, oh, I put it in reverse. Meep, meep, meep. Then I take it up and down, up and down. And that, kiddos, is called the forklift.
Dance like a dad. It's a great way to make a moment with your kids.
Now that's dancing. Sure beats flossing.
Visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Papa, why can't we telegraph while riding a horse? Son, there ain't no one to blame but Jeffro. He was riding old Betsy the Stallion, tip-tapping away at his telegraph, when blam, ran right into the side of the saloon. Well, if Jeffro can't do it, neither should you. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
This is Kiva. You're listening to Lady Pioneer Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Quarter number 1 in the books. Crowley's Ridge leads it 18-14. Winner of this game will advance to the championship game tomorrow, where they will face the College of the Ozarks, but they will also receive a bid to the NAIA National Tournament. Top 2 teams will receive that. Going in all by herself is Michaela Rosenberry, and she'll lay it in, and it's now 18-16. Crowley's Ridge, 9 team fouls in the first quarter alone. Thankfully, that resets. But Travia Woodruff will pull up for 3. We'll have a whistle on Michaela Rosenberry. So that's going to send Travia Woodruff to the line to shoot 3. Not much argument from any to any. There should be 3 free throws. Unless they're, I'm guessing the foul was before the shot. All right. So the foul was before the shot. Must have been a late whistle because the Lady Pioneers just inbounded. That will find underneath is Markiah Tucker-Williams. Her shot is no good. The rebound goes to Jordan Price of the red and the black. Near side, Lexi McClure plants, goes to her left side. Underneath is Price. Price's shot is up and no good. Kiana Hardaway with the rebound. Travia Woodruff is going coast to coast. Lowers the shoulder. Shot is up, no good. But she is fouled on the attempt by Michaela Smith of the Red Lions. I'm not sure what's more difficult for players to have the exact same name on one team or the other, or for one player to have players of the same last name. That one gets difficult. And they usually like to play at the same time. First free throw from Travia Woodruff is good. Second is true as well. Crowley's Ridge back up by 4, 2016. Three-pointer on the way from Lexi McClure, and she drains it. Lexi McClure pulls her Red Lions within 1. Travia Woodruff with the ball. She'll find Kiana Hardaway on the right elbow. Hardaway goes into the paint, back out to Woodruff. Woodruff thought about the three-pointer. Instead, will hand off to a wide-open Hardaway who lays it off the window, and good. 22-19. Red Lion Smith with the ball. Goes to the left side to Price. Price to McClure on the far corner. Head fakes the 3. Goes to Price on the left elbow. Wide open, no good. Audrey Henningsen comes flying in with the rebound. McClure out to Seidel. Seidel to the left side. Now on the right elbow is Smith. Smith driving into the right block, and she will dribble off of her knee. Michaela Smith thought that it was blocked out of bounds, but the down referee saw that it went off of her thigh and out of bounds. So Crowley's Ridge will have the ball. 2 minutes elapsed here in quarter 2. Travia Woodruff at the left block tries to go up, and she'll be fouled. Foul on Lexi McClure. So the first quarter, Crowley's Ridge was committing the violations, and now here in the second quarter, it's been all Lincoln Christian. 3 fouls so far. Travia Woodruff goes to the line, and she knocks down the free throw. Woodruff has done all the free throw shooting for Crowley's Ridge in this game. And she and Crowley's Ridge are 6-6 from the charity stripe. 24-19, Crowley's Ridge leading. Jordan Price at the top of the key goes to the left side. Lexi McClure driving in, Euro steps, good a shot off, no good. Rebounded by Octavia Lowry. Lowry to Michaela Smith for Crowley's Ridge. Smith pulls up her 3. That's no good, but she's fouled. This time she will be going for 3. I know that was on the shot. Referee indicated that violation was on Avery Seidel. So Michaela Smith for Crowley's Ridge, the Strawberry, Arkansas native, last playing at Hillcrest High. The Screaming Eagle hits the first of 2. Second of 2 is good. Red Lions will shift. Third free throw on the way. It is off the back iron, so the the coach would say that was a good foul. It was an open three-pointer, ended up being 2 free throws. Michaela Smith of the Red Lions goes the other way, and there's a foul on this end. Got a feeling we're going to have a lot of free throws in this game. So far, 8 for Crowley's Ridge, 12. So 20 total free throws, and we're not even 3 minutes into the second quarter. Smith's first free throw is short. Smith will ready her second free throw. It's on its way. It is true. 6-point lead. Crowley's Ridge up 26-20. Gravia Woodruff with the ball between the circles. On the near wing goes to Kiana Hardaway. Hardaway pulls up for 3. That's off the back iron. Rebound coming down to Smith of the Red Lions. Michaela Smith drives inside, and that is up and good. Gravia Woodruff speeds it down the line. Out to Lowry. Lowry underhands Markiah Tucker-Williams, and that is good. Markiah Tucker-Williams puts her Lady Nears up 28-22, 6:35 to go in the half. Michaela Smith going out, stolen by Octavia Lowry, but she was unable to get control of it. And that's going to go to Jordan Price. The entire Crowley's Ridge bench jumping, saying that that was a walk, but she had her pivot foot still planted. And Audrey Henningsen will convert the points, 28-24. Posting up is Kiana Hardaway. She puts it off the window, no good. And the Red Lions will rebound it in the form of Michaela Smith. Smith up to 4 rebounds and 4 points. Three-pointer by Lexi McClure, wide open. And there is a foul on, that is Audrey Henningsen will pick up the foul. And being the 5th foul, Crowley's Ridge will go to the line shooting 2. Marissa Hunsberger, the Koshkonong, Missouri native, will enter. She replaces Markiah Tucker-Williams. So Kiana Hardaway will go to the line to shoot 2. The first of 2 is off the back iron. All 4 Lady Pioneers go into the backcourt. One more free throw upcoming from Kiana Hardaway. It's on its way, and it rattles out. Rebounded by Jordan Price. Crowley's Ridge ready on the defensive end. No players were in the front court. Kayla Smith. That was definitely a double dribble. But the referee says that Crowley's Ridge tipped it away, but I didn't see it from up here. But in any case, it is Red Lion ball still. McClure with the ball. And there will be a foul on Octavia Lowry. Avery Seidel will inbound. She finds Lexi McClure at the top of the key. Back to Seidel on the near corner. Seidel to the left side to Price on the near wing. Now to Henningsen. Henningsen driving in. Good play by Henningsen. She flings it up with that left hand, and it is up and in. It is a 2-point game. Gravia Woodruff calls her play. Man-to-man defense by the Red Lions. Kiana Hardaway at the free throw line. Spins inside, gets a shot up. That's no good. Rebound by Michaela Smith for the Red Lions. Wide open is Audrey Henningsen, and she'll be fouled. Audrey Henningsen was trying to lay it in with her left hand, but Travia Woodruff was up there to take away the easy bucket and make her get the points the hard way, as Audrey Henningsen, shooting 73% from the free throw line, will go midway through quarter 2. That is short, so that is what the coach will call a good foul. It would have been a layup. Easy 2 points, but at least one of those 2 points is erased. Second free throw on its way, and it is good. Markiah Tucker-Williams will replace Marissa Huntsberger. Travia Woodruff, the point guard for Crowley's Ridge, with the ball. He finds Kiana Hardaway. Hardaway to Woodruff at the top of the key. 4:44 to go and before recess. Hardaway able to control the bad pass. Shot up, shot good, and foul. So Kiana Hardaway muscles home the points and the chance for the and one attempt. That foul whistled on Michaela Smith of the Red Lions. And again, all four Lady Nears not shooting go to the backcourt. Hardaway's three-point play is good. 4-point lead, Crowley's Ridge up 31-27 over the Red Lions. Third-seeded Red Lions, second-seeded Lady Pioneers. Price going inside, guarded by Hardaway. That's stolen away by Travia Woodruff. It's 3-on-1, but Woodruff's going to go by herself. Almost had the and one. But that'll be a foul. That's whistled on Lexi McClure. So Travia Woodruff will go to the free throw line. First of two is good. Again, Crowley's Ridge puts all four players in the backcourt. Travia Woodruff readies her second free throw. And it rattles out. Red Lions get the rebound. Here's a bounce pass to Henningsen. Henningsen to Price. Price to Smith. Smith at the top of the key will dribble to her left and hand off to McClure. McClure at the top of the key. 4 minutes to go. McClure going outside to Smith. Smith's three-pointer is up and short, and the rebound is dead ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Red Lions. So Travia Woodruff will receive the inbound. She'll slowly make her way down the floor. Both teams suck and win right now. It's been back and forth. Travia Woodruff will lay it up. No good. Rebound by Henningsen. Henningsen runs into her own player, but able to get her out of it. Crossing to a wide open Avery Seidel. Seidel up, blocked by Kiana Hardaway. And then Octavia Lowry gets whistled with a foul off the ball. Well, on the ball. Seidel was trying to set her feet to be able to move after the rebound. And Octavia Lowry had some momentum trying to get the rebound, and Lowry picks up her third foul. So Octavia Lowry with 3 fouls will check out. Kaya Williams will replace her. The inbound finds Price to Henningsen on the near wing. Henningsen to Seidel on the near corner. Seidel goes out to Henningsen. Henningsen to McClure. McClure pulling up for 3. No good. Rebounded by Markiah Tucker-Williams. Travia Woodruff splits the defenders, goes up, no good, but she will go back to the free throw line. She could probably set up a sleeping bag at the free throw line, as she has spent a majority of her game at the charity stripe. She will go to the line, readying her 9th and 10th free throws in the first half alone, and there's still 3 minutes left. Keegan Lord enters for the first time. She'll replace Lexi McClure. First of 2 rattles out. No good. Second free throw flushes home. 33-27. Close game. Seidel on the far wing. Dribbling to her right. She finds Henningsen. Henningsen bounce passes down to Lord. Lord out to Smith. Smith at the baseline, quickly double team, but she breaks it, but she will. I guess a timeout. Okay, the coach was calling a timeout quickly to maintain possession, but she was able to break free of it, but not before the referee called the timeout. So we'll take it with them. 2:53 left to go in the half. Pioneers leading 33-27. This is the A.I.I. Conference Tournament on the Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Digital Network.
My mother was very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign and she wasn't even really sure where she was at.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
This is Michaela Smith, and you're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
So on the other side of the timeout, it is Red Lion ball, 12 seconds on the shot clock. The quick inbound goes off the foot, and we have a 10-person scrum. And it'll be a jump ball, and Crowley's Ridge has possession. Goodness, just about everybody on the floor went after that. Travia Woodruff with the ball. She'll find a seam going up, 1-on-4. She doesn't get the bucket, but she does draw the foul, and once again, Travia Woodruff has set up, I guess that'd be her dorm room now. She'll ready 2 free throws. First is no good. Second is true. 34-27, Crowley's Ridge leading. 2-3 zone by the Crowley's Ridge defense. Michaela Smith goes to the right side to Seidel. Seidel thought about the three-pointer. Instead, goes back to Smith, back to Seidel. To Smith. To Price. Price going inside the paint, puts up a 10-footer, and that's good. Jordan Price makes it 34-29, 2 minutes to go before halftime. Travia Woodruff out to Michaela Smith, back to Woodruff. Woodruff between the circles as Smith goes out, going up, shot is up, no good, and there is a charge. Travia Woodruff. 5'5" Travia Woodruff will commit the charge against the 5'4" Michaela Smith. And here is Smith, and Smith will walk with it. So 2 quick a foul and a turnover. Head coach Lowry trying to say that she had not yet planted a pivot foot, but referee said, yep, she did. I honestly didn't see, so the referees will give the ball back to Crowley's Ridge. And here is Kaya Williams. Williams for 3 from the far wing. No good. Rebound goes to Price. Michaela Smith for the Red Lions finds Henningsen. Henningsen spins off. She's quickly double-teamed. Jump ball. And that possession arrow will be Red Lions. So Avery Seidel will inbound under her own hoop. She finds Jordan Price. Price to Audrey Henningsen, who picks up her dribble to Smith between the circles. Smith out to Price on the far corner. Price crosses the court to Keegan Lord to the left side of Henningsen. 10 on the shot clock. Out to Seidel. Seidel for 3 from the near wing. Good. Avery Seidel makes it a 2-point game as we enter the last minute of play before the break. Travia Woodruff will slow things down. And that is kept in. Good try by Jordan Price. Nearly took the ball away. Here's my Kaya Tucker-Williams. Kaya thought about the three-pointer. Instead, she'll drive inside. Puts up a contested shot. That's good. And foul. So Markiah Tucker-Williams will get the bucket and the foul. So Markiah Tucker-Williams, a 29% free throw shooter. Has not taken too many free throws, but the ones that she has taken, well, she made that one, so we'll take it. Crowley's Ridge will take that as it's now 37-32. About 5 seconds separate shot clock and game clock. The latter of which is now at 23. And the Red Lions are content to hold it as long as possible. Seidel back to Smith. Smith between the circles. Goes to the left side. Seidel crosses the court to Henningsen, off the fingertips of Henningsen, and that's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Henningsen. So Crowley's Ridge will have 6.6 seconds to go half the length of the floor. Travia Woodruff has the ball. Woodruff picking up a huge screen from Kiana Hardaway. That was unintentional, but that was not pretty. As Avery Seidel was sprinting on the other side, but big Kiana Hardaway was right there, planted, not malicious in any way, but that's, you got to keep your head on a swivel for that, and hopefully she is okay, is Avery Seidel. She is able to walk off the court. Thankful that she is doing well, and she will make her way to the locker rooms. Both teams will make their way to the locker rooms. At the break, Crowley's Ridge leads at 37-32. We're going to take a timeout and have some halftime stats for you. This is the A.I.I. Conference Championship Tournament on the Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Digital Network.
CDC is working to help keep you and your community safe from the threat of a novel or new coronavirus. There are steps you can take now to get ready if an outbreak occurs in your community. Make a household plan. Learn how to prepare and to take quick action if someone gets sick. Older adults and people with chronic medical conditions are at greater risk. Take extra steps to protect them. Think about what you will do if there are changes to your work schedule. And remember to always practice good health habits, such as frequently washing hands with soap and water, staying home when sick, and covering coughs and sneezes. For more information, visit cdc.gov.
This is Coach Brad Phillips. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on Pioneer Digital Network.
Welcome back to the Carter Activity Center. It's halftime at the Ridge in game number 2 of our quadruple header, as these two teams, Crowley's Ridge and Lincoln Christian, will vie for a place in the conference final tomorrow. The winner of this game will face the College of the Ozarks and receive an invitation to head to the NAIA National Tournament. But there are 20 minutes left to play, and as it stands, Crowley's Ridge leads at 37-32. Lincoln Christian connecting on 10 of an attempted 27 shots, giving them 37% from the floor. Crowley's Ridge, 11 of 30, 37% from long range. Crowley's Ridge only attempting 9, making 2 of those. Lincoln Christian trying for 12, making 2. Free throws, both teams, good gracious, just camping out at the free throw line. Lincoln Christian 19, oh, that's rebounds. Whew, 16, that's still a bunch. Lincoln Christian making 10 of an attempted 16, giving them 62.5%. And Crowley's Ridge went to the free throw line 19 times, made 13 of those. Lincoln Christian vastly out-rebounding Crowley's Ridge, 24-16. 5 offensive boards by Lincoln Christian, and that led to 0 second chance points. So that's something to hang your hat on if you're Crowley's Ridge. You don't want to give up 5 offensive rebounds, but if you do, you don't let them come back and get the points, and that's exactly what happened for Crowley's Ridge. CRC had 3 offensive boards and came away with 3 second chance points. Crowley's Ridge stole the ball away 7 times of the 11 Lincoln Christian turnovers, and that led to 9 Crowley's Ridge points. Crowley's Ridge only turned the ball over 6 times, stolen away once, and that is 2 points off of the turnover by the Red Lions. Leading the Red Lions in the point category is Jordan Price with 8 points rather. 3 different Red Lions with 6 rebounds. Jordan Price, Audrey Henningsen, and Michaela Smith all have 6 boards. Behind Price's 8 points is Audrey Henningsen's 7. 5 each from Lexi McClure and Michaela Rosenberry. 4 out of Michaela Smith and 3 from Avery Seidel. Across the way, Travia Woodruff leading the Lady Nears, 13 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. She leads the team in points and rebounds, while tied with Kiana Hardaway for 3 rebounds. Hardaway just behind her with 9 points, 5 points each from Markiah Tucker-Williams, Octavia Lowry, and Michaela Smith. We're about 10 minutes left in the halftime break. Crowley's Ridge will see the second half against the Red Lions, and then we will clear the gym to get set for the men's half of the tournament once the women's final is set. But that is still 20 minutes away. The men will return at 5 o'clock with Crowley's Ridge taking on the College of the Ozarks. And then the night game at 7 o'clock, the final semifinal of the day will be between the Red Lions of Lincoln Christian and the Tigers of Voorhees College. So we're going to take an extended break, get you back just in time for second half action. This is the A.I.I. Conference Championships on the Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Digital Network. We welcome you back to the Carter Activity Center. We are about to begin the second half of play between the Crowley's Ridge College Lady Pioneers and the Red Lions of Lincoln Christian University. Thankfully, good to see Avery Seidel back out on the court after she's a wisp of a thing as it is, 5'3", and was running full steam toward Kiana Hardaway at 5'10", who was setting a screen. And thankfully she's up and is on the floor. Crowley's Ridge has Tucker Williams, Kaya Williams, Travia Woodruff, Michaela Smith, and Kiana Hardaway. And the Red Lions have Audrey Henningsen, Avery Seidel, Michaela Smith, Michaela Rosenberry, and Lexi McClure. Here's Williams. Kaya Williams puts up a shot. That's no good. And now the Red Lions moving right to left. Here is McClure. McClure lays it up and lays it in. Travia Woodruff stands between the circles. We'll look to her left to Michaela Smith. Smith dribbling around, gets in the lane, puts up a shot. She goes tumbling, but she does get the bucket. 39-34, good behind the back move by Michaela Smith. Here is Henningsen. Henningsen drives up and in, no good. She gets her own rebound, however. Out to Seidel. Seidel on the near wing. She dribbles to the right side, out to McClure. McClure quickly double teams, so that leaves a player open. That's in the form of Seidel. Seidel's three-pointer is short off the front iron, and Kaya Williams for the Lady Pioneers gets the rebound. Travia Woodruff with the ball. She'll move slowly to her right side. Finds Kiana Hardaway at the top of the key, down to a posting Markiah Tucker Williams, but that went off of her fingertips and out of play. So here's Lexi McClure. McClure goes back to Smith, who goes around the horn to Seidel. Smith at the top of the key, back to Seidel on the far wing. Seidel's three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebounded by Travia Woodruff. Travia Woodruff will drift to her left side, now to her right. She'll drive in at the right block, but that's a charge. Travia Woodruff whistled with the charge. So that'll wipe 2 points off the board. So the Red Lions with the ball. Michaela Smith working as the point guard. She'll find Lexi McClure on the near wing. McClure to Seidel between the circles. Seidel goes to her right side, finding Rosenberry. Far side to Smith. Michaela Smith for three from the far wing, and that's good. 2-point game. After Smith drains the three-pointer, it's 39-37. Travia Woodruff slowly makes her way across the floor. She'll find Hardaway. Kiana Hardaway head fakes the three. Driving in, bucket, good. Give Kiana Hardaway the bucket. 41-37. Kayla Smith will drive in, and she'll be fouled by Markiah Tucker Williams. So Itavia Lowry will enter and replace Kaya Williams. As Michaela Smith, the 5'4", Chillicothe, Illinois native, shooting 67% from the charity stripe. The first of two rattles out. Smith will ready her second free throw. It's on its way, and it is good. 41-38. Travia Woodruff will work as the point guard. Michaela Smith back to Woodruff. Woodruff standing on the volleyball 10-foot line. Out to Michaela Smith. Smith for three from the far wing. Back board, no good. Here's Michaela Smith for the Red Lions. Going to the right side to McClure. McClure from the far wing. No good. Coming flying in for the rebound was Michaela Rosenberry. She came flying in from Lincoln Christian, but the ensuing shot was no good. Again, that was the thing. That was something we talked about at the half, that the Red Lions have a bunch of offensive boards as Octavia Lowry's three-pointer is no good. The Red Lions had a lot of offensive rebounds, but no second-chance points. However, on the other side, Kiana Hardaway gets a pair of second-chance points for Crowley's Ridge as Michaela Smith drives in, tries to draw the foul, does not, or the bucket. Gets neither the foul nor the bucket. Here's Travia Woodruff. He puts it in second gear, hands off to Lowry. Lowry for three. Yes, sir. Octavia Lowry makes it a 46-38 game. 4 minutes gone in the third quarter. Rosenberry goes to the top of the key. Pass right to Kiana Hardaway. Hardaway will get the steal to Travia Woodruff. Woodruff goes back to Lowry. Lowry crosses over. She'll drive inside. Goes to Hardaway. Hardaway wide open on the right block, but she missed her shot. But her putback is good. Ten-point spread now. Crowley's Ridge leading outside, and we will have a quick timeout call. I guess the Red Lions did not like the defense they saw, and so the Red Lions call a timeout. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Crowley's Ridge leading 48-38. This is the A.I.I. Women's Basketball Conference Championships on the Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Digital Network.
If a natural disaster comes knocking, how prepared is your family? You can't just close the door on earthquakes, floods, or hurricanes and hope they go away. That's why it's important to make a plan now. Ready.gov/plan has the tools and tips you need to prepare your family for an emergency. So if disaster shows up at your doorstep, you'll be ready. Visit ready.gov/plan and make a plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
This is Octavia Lowry. You're listening to Crowley Ridge Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Lexi McClure at the top of the key for the Red Lions. As she plants, gets a shot up. That's no good. Octavia Lowry gets the board. Lowry over to Travia Woodruff as Kiana Hardaway has her right leg tended to. That's up, and that's in from Markiah Tucker-Williams. 50-38. Seidel to Henningsen. Henningsen's three-pointer from the top of the keys, no good. Seidel was right there to get the board. Her shot is up and no good. Poor Seidel has been, had a rough game. She'll have a well-deserved ice bath at the end of it. Here's Lowry for three. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Kayla Smith will drive coast to coast and up and in. She split the defenders and laid it in. 50-40. Crowley's Ridge leading. 4:20 to go in Q3 as Jordan Price readies to check in for the Red Lions. Travia Woodruff goes all by herself from the right block, and that's up and that's in. It is 52-40. Michaela Smith goes to the right side. Now gets a pass back in. She drives right into Nakiva Brandon and loses control of her ball. And so that goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Red Lions. So Crowley's Ridge has the ball. Woodruff will call her play. She drifts to her right side on the near wing. Going to Nakiva Brandon at the free throw line, and it's out of the hands of Markiah Tucker-Williams due to the interference of Michaela Smith for the Red Lions. So it is 52-40. Inbounded right to Octavia Lowry. And Lowry is up to 10 points in this game. Smith goes out to McClure. McClure from the far corner. Three-pointer is no good. Markiah Tucker-Williams gets the board for the green and the white. Heaving down to a wide open Nakiba Brandon. Too hard on the layup, and that's no good. And Coach Phillips bouncing with fury. I've got to slow that down. That's 2 easy points that are no longer on the board. And that is a walk by Jordan Price. Keegan Lord in for the Red Lions, as is Kiana Hardaway for the Lady Nears. Travia Woodruff will cross midcourt. Looking to her left to an open Brandon, who finds an open Octavia Lowry on the other side of the floor. She's at the free throw line. The 15-foot jumper is good. 56-40. Lexi McClure back to Price. Price across to Lord, who finds Smith on the far corner. Smith's three-pointer is short. Rebound by a Red Lion, but that's stolen away by Octavia Lowry, and Lowry will lay that one in. And Lowry makes it an 18-point game. Crowley's Ridge starting to pull away a bit. Tighten the screws a bit after the first half. Lexi McClure and her Red Lions still playing a good game, and there is still plenty of time. Shot is up, and that is a foul. Nakiba Brandon will be whistled with her 4th personal foul with 12 minutes left to go in this game. And Brandon will be replaced. I was about to say she should be replaced, being with 4 fouls, but she will be replaced by Caprice Anu. First free throw from Price is up and good. Second free throw is no good. Bounce pass from Kiana Hardaway, finding Travia Woodruff to Octavia Lowry. Lowry thought about the three-pointer, now takes the three-pointer. That's no good. Rebound going to Price. 2 minutes left to go in the quarter. Outside, now back to Smith. Smith to the far wing. Three-pointer from McClure is good. Travia Woodruff crosses mid-court. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Near side is Rosenberry. Rosenberry hits the three-pointer. Last minute of play. 11-point lead for Crowley's Ridge. Kiana Hardaway down underneath as Octavia Lowry will pull up for a shot. That's no good. And they put back. Hardaway is fouled. So Kiana Hardaway will go to the free throw line. First free throw, no good. Second free throw from Hardaway hits nothing but the bottom of the net. So Michaela Smith for the Red Lions with about 5 seconds to spare between the shot and game clock. As she'll look to have the final shot of this penultimate quarter of play. Going down to Price. Price spins off her defender. Her shot is no good. Kiana Hardaway gets the board. Crowley's Ridge will have 10 seconds to go the length of the floor. Here's Lowry. Lowry will go behind her back, puts up a three-pointer, and that is no good, and that will do it for the third quarter. And we will prepare for the fourth and final quarter here in the women's semifinal of the A.I.I. Conference Championships. Crowley's Ridge leads Lincoln Christian 59-47. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Basketball with the A.I.I. tournament on the Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Digital Network.
Spend a lot of time in the garage, but even more time in the rain, sleet, and mud. In 95, I helped tow your moving trailer. In 05, I helped you get out of a ditch. Yeah, I know I'm a bit rusty, and sadly in 09, it was sparks from me, your handy chains, dragging behind your truck that accidentally started a wildfire.
Sparks from dragging chains can start a wildfire. Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Neil Armstrong waited 6 hours and 39 minutes to step onto the surface of the moon. Jackie Robinson waited 20 months to play his first game with the Brooklyn Dodgers. And even DiCaprio had to wait 22 years to win an Oscar. You can wait until your destination. Don't text and drive.
Visit stoptextsstopwrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Final 10 minutes of play here from the Carter Activity Center. Crowley's Ridge College leads the Red Lions of Lincoln Christian University 59-47. Jordan Price underneath. Her shot is up and no good. Kiana Hardaway will get the rebound for Crowley's Ridge. Final score from game number 1. Crowley's Ridge falls to Southwestern Christian University baseball by a final score of 9-0 in Oklahoma City. Their second game is underway now. But again, Crowley's Ridge baseball falls to Southwestern Christian 9-0 as Michaela Smith for Crowley's Ridge goes up and in. And that's quickly stolen by Travia Woodruff. Woodruff to Lowry, and Lowry gets the bucket, and Coach Phillips gets that nice Tiger Woods pump, the fist pump. Here is Price between the circles. Back out to Henningsen. Henningsen to Price at the free throw line. Shot is up, and that is no good. And that will elapse the shot clock. Octavia Lowry goes out to Caprice Anu. Anu off the left block. That's up and good. Shot is up, and that is good from Lexi McClure. Seven minutes, 40 seconds left to go. Shot is up. That's no good, but Kiana Hardaway was right there to get the rebound, and she'll clean that up. Three-pointer on the way from Rosenberry is good. Travia Woodruff will have the ball. Going outside to Smith. Michaela Smith for three. That's no good. Back iron. Going out to McClure. McClure's three-pointer rattles out. No good. Travia Woodruff at the right block puts up her shot. That's no good. And the second chance points is no good as well, but she is fouled. And the Red Lions want to take the timeout. So with 6 minutes and 5 seconds left to go, Crowley's Ridge leading 68-52 with a free throw upcoming. This is A.I.I. Conference Championship Basketball on the Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Digital Network.
In the pretend universe, kids play with pretend guns. In the real world, it's up to us to make sure they don't get their hands on a real gun. If you have a gun in the house, keep it locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition. Safe gun storage saves lives. Learn how to make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. That's endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council.
This is Coach Brad Phillips. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on Pioneer Digital Network.
Travia Woodruff will shoot her second free throw. It is up, and it is short, rebounded by Jordan Price. Red Lions, Michaela Smith will go, and she gets a receiving pass, a give and go. Her shot is no good. Kiana Hardaway gets the board. Here's Travia Woodruff. Woodruff finds the hole, puts the shot up, and it is good. Travia Woodruff up to 18 points. On the far side, Lexi McClure on the far wing. Now to Price, over to Rosenberry. Rosenberry back to Price at the top of the key. Price drives in, plants, shoots, good. Octavia Lowry gets the inbound, and she finds Travia Woodruff, who looks up at the clock and tries to melt it. She'll cross to Michaela Smith. Smith open for three. Short. Rebounded by McClure. And Smith will commit the foul. Smith gets the inbound for the Red Lions, going out to Henningsen. Henningsen just in front of the three-point line, no good, because right to Octavia Lowry. Lowry will cross midcourt. Lowry makes a good move up and under, but it gets it to Caprice Anu. Better pass to Anu, who goes 2 feet off the block, and it's now 72-54. Out to McClure. McClure nearly stolen away. Instead, that gets into the hands of Henningsen, and Henningsen puts the floater in. (72-56). Kiana Hardaway with the ball. Hardaway falls down. And Coach Phillips was trying to call a timeout, but they will blow the referees conferring. Was that going to be a kickball or a timeout? And they're going to call it a timeout. So we'll take it with them. Pioneers will have the ball at the other side. Crowley's Ridge leading 72-56. This is A.I.I. Conference Championship Basketball on the Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Digital Network.
Never completely ready to adopt a teen.
For late nights writing English papers.
For your teen's music taste.
For dinners, where they talk more on their phone than with you.
For the first time, they call you mom.
You're never completely ready to adopt a teen, and you can't imagine the reward.
To learn more about adopting a teen, visit adoptuskids.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Okay, kids, Dad's gonna teach you how to dance. First, spread your feet apart. Then, pump your knee, nod your head, shake your hips, and bite your lip ever so slightly. Now, with one hand in the air, point at people with the other hand. I call that the rock star.
Dance like a dad. It's a great way to make a moment with your kids.
Now, make a face like it just smells something bad.
Visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
This is Kiva. You're listening to Lady Pioneer Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
So Coach Phillips was trying to call for time as the ball was loose, or as the Pioneers had it. And he did call time, but not before the referee indicated the kicking violation. But all for going out of bounds. And so Coach Phillips was like, fine, I'll still take the timeout. 3 minutes, 56 seconds left to go here in this semifinal game. Crowley's Ridge and Lincoln Christian trying to cement their name into the conference championship final tomorrow at 3 o'clock against the Bobcats of the College of the Ozarks, who already punched their ticket with a big victory over Fisher College. Kirby Woodruff to Nakiva Brandon. Brandon out to Lowry. Lowry going down to Markiah Tucker-Williams. Goes up and under. Beautiful move from the sophomore out of Delhi, Louisiana. 74-56, 3.5 to go. Behind the back goes Michaela Smith out to Rosenberry. Rosenberry's three-pointer is too hard, rebounded by Octavia Lowry. Lowry on the near wing will go down to Tucker Williams off the right block. Tucker Williams loses control of the ball. Ball squirting free, and there will be a Lincoln Christian timeout. So Lincoln Christian will call for time, so we'll take it with him. 3 minutes to go. Crowley's Ridge leading 74-56. This is Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Basketball on the Pioneer Digital Network.
Look out, we're getting strong. The future's here and we belong. She can like build a rocket and watch it soar. Clean the oceans and make the world a better place. Oh. So can you find a cure, invent something new? There's no challenge in the world that she can't face. She can STEM.
Learn more at She Can STEM. A message brought to you by the Ad Council.
Exactly 3 minutes left to go before a winner in this contest, at least, is cemented and will punch their ticket to the A.I.I. final, in addition to punching their ticket to the big dance here in the first year of one Division basketball. Last year, a Division I and a Division II. This year, they have combined those two as Michaela Smith gets a layup for Crowley's Ridge. And on the other side, there is a foul. This year, there is no D1 tournament and a D2 tournament. It's all one. So Crowley's Ridge will hope to get in, but so will College of the Ozarks. Well, College of the Ozarks already has. And the winner of this game will do the same. Travia Woodruff and her Lady Nears leading 76-56 with 2:15 left to go. Woodruff putting it in a second gear, driving up and in, no good, rebounded by McClure. Lexi McClure will back off. 2 minutes to go. She's quickly double teamed, taken away by Travia Woodruff, who heaves it out of desperation to Octavia Lowry. Lowry goes to the left side to Smith. Michaela Smith drives into a bunch of trees, and she'll walk with it. So Lincoln Christian is going to put it 5 new players in. Avery Seidel will be in. Jordan Price will be in. Rebecca Kilpatrick will be in. Shanna Moffitt will be in. So Seidel crosses midcourt. Keegan Lord is also in. Seidel at the top of the key goes back to her left side to find Kilpatrick. Price inside the paint goes outside to find Moffitt. Moffitt off the board and good. Shanna Moffitt gets her name in the scorebook here in this postseason game. Travia Woodruff slowly makes her way across the timeline, milking as much clock as she can. 1:15 to go. Woodruff to Brandon, out to Smith. Michaela Smith driving inside, loses control of it. She's tied up, and there's a foul. That is whistled on the Red Lions. Rebecca Kilpatrick, a 5'8" sophomore out of Farmer City, Illinois. Woodruff will inbound, fresh 20 on the shot clock. Inbounds to Markiah Tucker-Williams, who goes up, and she lowers the shoulder and gets whistled with a charge. $76-58 rather. Final minute of play. Jordan Price will drift to her right side. Now goes outside to Moffitt. To Lord. Lord goes to her right side to Seidel. Seidel for 3. That's off the back iron. Travia Woodruff gets the board. 15 seconds separates shot and game clock. Travia Woodruff bounce pass to Markiah Tucker-Williams. Tucker-Williams goes up and under. No good. Jordan Price gets the rebound for Lincoln Christian. Price weaves her way in and out of traffic. Window no good. Rebound by Kilpatrick, and Kilpatrick gets her name in the scorebook as well. Shot clock is now turned off. Last 20 seconds of play. Coach Brad Phillips receiving high fives down his line as they are 14 seconds away from punching their ticket to the NAIA National Tournament with a stop in the A.I.I. Conference Final, as Michaela Smith will hold on to the ball for the final 2-1-0. Final score, Crowley's Ridge College 76, Lincoln Christian University 60. Crowley's Ridge College picks up the 16-point win. Close game all throughout, but Crowley's Ridge starting to spread things out once they got to the fourth quarter. And the telling of the final score, Crowley's Ridge College advances to the national tournament with a trip to the A.I.I. Conference Championship tomorrow at 3, as the teams have made their, the final is set. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock, it will be Crowley's Ridge College and the College of the Ozarks. We're going to take a timeout and come back with post-game stats. This is A.I.I. Conference Championships on the Crowley's Ridge College Pioneer Digital Network.
Olivia from Washington. Laid off and trying to keep our little kids from realizing that mommy and daddy haven't eaten in a while.
Roger from California. I'm grateful we could afford our son's surgery. I'm nervous that now we can't really afford food.
Daniel from California. Choosing whether to pay the rent or pay to fix the car to get to work doesn't leave us with much at all. Now we can't even pay for meals.
Donna from Louisiana. The storm just hit, and we went from donating to the food bank to needing it.
Keisha from South Carolina. I've been skipping meals so my 2 kids can eat, but filling up on water doesn't really work.
Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
This is Coach Brad Phillips. You're listening to Crowley's Ridge Basketball on Pioneer Digital Network.
And we welcome you back for the final time to the Carter Activity Center, where Crowley's Ridge College has punched their ticket to the conference championship tomorrow against the College of the Ozarks. That will tip off at 3 o'clock. We'll be right here for every shot and every dribble. Final stats, Crowley's Ridge shot a solid 45% from the floor, 29 for 64. Lincoln Christian made 21 of their attempted 63, giving them 33%. From long range, Crowley's Ridge, 3 of 18. Lincoln Christian sent up 27 long balls, connecting on 6 of those. 43 total free throws were shot in this contest. Lincoln Christian made 12 of their attempted 20. Crowley's Ridge made 15 of their attempted 23. Lincoln Christian out-rebounded the Lady Nears 43-39. 13 offensive boards for Lincoln Christian that led to 3 second-chance points. 8 offensive boards for Crowley's Ridge that led to 11 second-chance points. Lincoln Christian coughed the ball up 17 times that led to 19 Crowley's Ridge points off of the turnover. And Crowley's Ridge coughed the ball up 12 times that led to 7. Lincoln Christian had 4 players in double digits, led by Lexi McClure with 12 points. Behind her, Michaela Rosenberry with 11. Jordan Price had a double-double in this conference semifinal, 11 points, 12 rebounds. Michaela Smith had 10 points. Behind them is Audrey Henningsen, who had 9 points, 3 coming from Avery Seidel and 2 from Shanna Moffitt and Rebecca Kilpatrick. Crowley's Ridge had 4 players in double digits, 2 with 18. Travia Woodruff and Kiana Hardaway both ended their night with 18 points. Hardaway with a double-double with 12 rebounds to go along with those 18 points. Octavia Lowry had 16, and Michaela Smith had 11. Also scoring for the Lady Nears, 9 points out of Markiah Tucker-Williams and 4 from Caprice Anu. So Crowley's Ridge improves to 8-8 on the season, and Lincoln Christian falls to 4-10. We thank you for joining us. We're going to end this stream, and here in 81 minutes is what the scoreboard says. We're clearing the gym and getting things set for the men's half of the bracket. We thank you for joining us for the women's half. And so until we see you here in a bit, you'll see all the links on Facebook and on YouTube. Coming up at 5 o'clock will be Crowley's Ridge and the College of the Ozarks men's basketball. Until we see you then, good night. God bless.